Gang violence in America needs to be stopped. Ask yourself, what can we do as a community to stop gang violence from gangs? Official website of the FBI says that FBI takes down a lot of gangs, but the problem is that new gangs evolve. Official website of the National Gang Center says that there are new gangs causing violence every day because they are trying to make a name for themselves. The FBI is dedicated to disrupting and dismantling gangs such as Safe Street Task Force, National Gang Intelligence Center, and Transitional Anti-Gang Task Force, etc. Official website for youth suggests that, including even I, that we must find ways to stop gang violence and gangs in general. Today I am informing and hopefully persuading this audience to anti-gang and anti-gang violence. Today I will talk about 3 easy misconceptions and talk about 3 proven facts from the official website of MOCO to persuade you from the 3 misconceptions that a lot of people have. Number 1, gangs are not in my community. They are a big city problem. Wrong. The problem is that gangs evolve and expand every day. Even though they are not in your town, they very well can be in your area next. So talk to the community and your children to get their disapproval for gang and gang violence. Second misconception is my children are good kids. They aren't even in a gang. What's wrong about that misconception is that a lot of people put too much trust in their children and don't look back to find out. Children get peer pressure every day because of the wrong influences at school or away at home. Be sure to teach your kids the wrongs about gang and gang violence. Teach them to be leaders and not followers. And the last misconception that stresses me the most, there's nothing I can do in my community to stop gang violence. Wrong. There is always something to do. For instance, take a stand, go to neighborhood watch events, call the police. Give the messages to your kids and communities. Gangs are not welcome here. I am going to give 8 ways to keep teens out of gangs. Number 1, be aware of the risks and signs that your teen may be involved in the gangs. Number 2, spend quality time with your child. Be a positive role model. Number 4, be engaged in your teen's world. Number 5, involve your teen in extracurricular activities. Number 6, encourage academic success. Number 7, install positive life skills. Explain the consequences. Every year gangs are taken over and more crimes are happening every day. It is our duty as police more to try to stop gangs before there is even gang violence occurring. Keeping the streets healthier and cleaner. Gang-involved youth are more likely to engage in substance abuse and high-risk sexual behavior. Experience a wide range of potentially long-term health and social consequences, including school dropout, teen parenthood, family problems, and unstable employment. As I said before, it is really important to work together as a team and stop gang violence in America. A lot of crimes happen because of, for example, murder, distributing drugs, illegal drugs, sex trafficking, rape, graffiti, damaged property, and such more. All gangs do is bring drama to riffraff. So I say, ask yourself, what can I do to make my community better and stay away from any kind of gang activity? We can't just do nothing and just sit around until they disappear. We have to take a stand. Do what is right. When is enough? And how can we make a stand? Official website of National Drug Intelligence Center says that national level gangs pose a significant threat to suburban areas because of increased connections with transitional criminal organizations and DTOs. At least 23 gangs have been identified by law enforcement officials as national level gangs, operating in multiple states and numerous major drug markets. Violent crimes can result to terrible physical injury and death. It also has significant psychological impact, which is forgotten. People injured through violence are 6 times more likely to suffer PTSD. That is coming from the official website of Google. Google also says gang members use graffiti to mark their territory or turf. Graffiti happens a lot at schools, homes, and old buildings. That's costing us Americans a lot of money. A lot of gangs really only do a lot of this stuff because of money and territory, and it's affecting us as Americans. Let's stop gang violence and their trash.